Foxtrot, CT. I'm going for him. Going for him. I'm getting shot in the ass. Oh, hey, could use some help? Yeah, thank you. Hey, what's going on, guys? Phil here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be checking out the Battlemaster, specifically the BRRRTTTT Delta. This was a request on my channel when I was streaming, and again, I do stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday over at Twitch. I'll have the info down below. You can just click the link and come follow. I stream from 6 to 12 a.m., so 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. on Eastern. So anyways, come join. But someone asked me if I had played this build, and it got a quirk revision a while back, and I had checked it out. But if you're wondering why specifically it makes this unique or different, it's because this left arm right here, this particular variant has 5 energy and 3 ballistic, and the 3 ballistic is in the arm, left arm here. Unfortunately, you can see it is super low mounted. It almost reminds me of like the guns on like a dreadnought on Warhammer. Yeah, so I was like, you know what, I haven't, let me see what we can do with this. So let's talk about the pros and cons and what this loadout is. First off, I have 3 triple X-pulse lasers, large X-pulse lasers, I should say, in the upper torso. 2 in the right torso, 1 in the left. You do have a 4th energy slot, but again, 4 would just be incurring ghost heat and meh. The other big thing in this room is the RAC 5. Now, what makes this unique is this cannot jam. You heard me. This RAC 5, or if you do 2 RAC 2s, will not jam. You could even do 3 UAC 2s and it won't jam. Whatever you want to, take, but for this particular one, we're rocking a RAC 5. So that means you pull the trigger and it'll just burst for indefinitely. It will just indefinitely DACA. So this is all about DPS. RACs require a lot of face time. Large X-pulse require a lot of face time. Why not put them together? And that's the result. Let's talk about the pros and cons. Pros, really high energy mounts. I mean, if you can see it, it's perfectly aligned with the cockpit. You can hit it. Ballistic, not so much. Basically, you're dragging on the dirt here. If you have a friendly in the way, if you have a building in the way, you're going to be hitting it instead of the target. What is the good news about the left arm, I guess? Because it is an arm-mounted ballistic, it makes it easier to track. But the problem is, and this is a con, is that because it requires a lot of face time, you almost have to torso arm lock at the same time. So you're engaging the same, like convergence. You're shooting over here with the large pulse. You want the racks. You track a target with your arms. Your X-pulse aren't following. So that's a negative. What are the pros? You can usually take a very large engine in this. It's got decent hitboxes across the board. It's a little thick in areas, but for the most part, it's good. Cons, doesn't have ECM, doesn't have jump jets. But for this particular setup, I actually was having a lot of fun. And, again, I've ran triple large pulse on this, but the X-pulse just added a little bit of extra factor here, especially with the RAC 5. And I went with I have tested the RAC 2s on this, but just the DPS you're putting out with the RAC 2s versus, I just feel like the 5 just hits so much harder. And with the tonnage investment, anyways, that's what I went with. So let's dive in here. First up, let's talk about the core, the 330 light engine we have with 3 double heat sinks. I have an additional 2 double heat sinks in the left and right torso. In the right torso with 2 large X-pulse. In the left, I have 1. In the left arm, I have a rotary AC5 and 3 tons of ammo. As far as armor, we max armor pretty much everywhere on the upper torsos and head location, left arm. We did skimp out a little bit on the leg, don't tell anybody, and we're down to 67, and reduced armor on the right arm. Again, this is mainly just a shield. Again, you can lose a side torso. You're going to have to choose which side torso you want to lose in the case of losing one to shield with. But we do have Indosteel double heat sinks across the board. Pretty self-explanatory, nothing crazy. You do have another energy slot. Again, I've tried large pulse as well with this, but again, we're giving this a try. As far as consumables, cool shot and advanced UAV, it's a given, it's a must. Just take it. The quirks for this particular mech, also, again, like I said, velocity, that includes ballistic and of course PPCs or something like that, which we don't have. Jam chance, -100. You can fire this RAC 5 till the cows come home. It's not going to jam. Velocity 15%. That helps with the rack velocity. Range 5%, heat -5. Cooldown doesn't apply to RAC, so it doesn't really matter. Cooldown does apply here. Ballistic cooldown doesn't RAC, but cooldown does apply to your large X pulse. So these are already fast firing, as is the duration 0.25, cooldown 0.25, and you got a reduction on quirks there. All right, into skills. Someone asked me, you know, again, normally you want to go DPS on like stuff like pulse lasers and stuff like that. The thing about it is X pulse runs so hot and you can fire them so quickly. Generally, I find I don't really need cooldown with them. So I'm going to not take cooldown. I'm going to do range instead. That's going to give these large X pulse a effective range of over 500 meters. Yeah, that's 570 meters that we're going to have right there. 576 optimal. Okay, and then of course range with the optimal again, same thing. We've got 540 meters on the RAC 5. So the good news is like the weapon pairing is really, really nice. Magazine capacity for the ammo, laser duration for that extra, again, it just helps with DPS without, you know, absurdly adding a bunch of cooldown. I did have some extra nodes at the end, so I did 3 velocity nodes. Again, that's really, you can play with it, but that's what I found is useful. Max skeletal, max armor. I went with speed tweak on this and kinetic burst, and again, that brings us to 67.6 kph. I like that, especially the maneuverability that it brings to the table. Max cool run, max heat containment. We're doing no seismic on here, and that's because we went hard. And the other things, max radar depth, 1 consumable slot. What could you change here? Really, I think the only thing that I would recommend changing here is if you don't want the extra speed and kinetic burst and velocity. Again, we're sort of double stacking on velocity. We get the quirk here of 15% added, you know, again, 24%, you know, boom, right there, duration as well. It's really up to you, but I really wouldn't change too much. Again, this was someone asked me in my Twitch chat, what are my thoughts? I don't have anything like revolutionary here, but just from gameplay perspective, you're going to want to start to pre-fire as you're coming around a corner. It is sort of a left side dominant, especially with the RAC, but you're going to want to start pre-firing the RAC 5 before spooling it up as you're coming around onto target. And people are going to want to try to face tank you, and they're going to quickly realize you don't want to do that. If you're going to try to go for light targets, I would recommend going for legs on this, and also snapping your arms to your torso, just sort of removing arm lock there. It's going to be difficult tracking lighter targets, but again, for mediums and above, stuff that's not like your cicadas, more of like your hunchback, that sort of shape, this all the way to the Atlas is going to be easy to track. I mean, you basically pull the trigger and don't let up. You are going to notice the heat on this will start spiking. You can fire this RAC and definitely no heat issues. You can fire the RAC plus one of the large X-Pulse, no issues. You can even fire 2 of the X-Pulse with the RAC and really no issues. The issues start creeping up is when you're holding down an alpha striking, which again, you can do pretty much to like 90% heat and then just basically start chain firing or set up a second weapon group with like 2 large X-Pulse and then shoot the RAC as well. So just sort of watch that heat. But the biggest thing is just you need as much face time. If you are not firing, you are not do damage. These are not large pulse. You do not pop out of a corner, strike once, and then come back. No, you need all the face time as possible. This is a RAC 5. Think of these as lasers that are just RACs. They are not large pulse. They're not going to do a ton of damage. You're literally just scratching armor because that has high DPS. I see a lot of people, and of course, when this first came out, I think this is why I sort of wrote this build off, just because it does require so much face time. You are not a corner poker. You are a pusher, right? You push with the team. You're pushing at enemies. And again, try to aim for the face, aim for the cockpit. You may not know exactly where it is, but again, if you're aiming this instead of maybe right here, man, you're going to be catching them. Again, cataphract that center area, Atlas, that left, you know, side ahead. You're just going to be throwing some lead towards their face, and that, you know, again, it bounces them around with that RAC. So anyways, let's hop in here and showcase this thing. Again, thank you to my Twitch chat for giving me this idea. It was actually quite pleasant to play. So I hope you enjoy it. And again, don't forget, build is in the description below. The new Hunchback designs are live at nogutsnogalaxy.net. Grab yours today. You've been a good mech warrior, have you not? Assault fire.
Delta 4 is where they're at?
Yep. Delta 4.
After that.
Bravo, if you got range. Pushing up.
Target engaged. Target engaged. Image enhancement engaged. Target engaged. Enemy mech detected.
Surface, bring it.
I'm gonna go for Alpha here.
Oh, he diverted.
Alpha legs,
That's
Alpha
right.
legs.
Enemy mech destroyed.
I've never noticed the chick hologram thing on like the globe.
On me.
Target engaged.
To our left.
Got some in Jelly's right.
He's stuck. He's gonna slam into the ground now.
Shutdown sequence overridden. Enemy mech
Shutting
Screw the
down.
terrible cross.
Robo behind for you.
shutdown sequence overridden. Image
Watch our left.
target engaged. Shutdown sequence.
That blackjack has to be like. Did he just die?
Image
I think he died.
disabled. Engaged.
See a corpse over there where he was a
I'm
second
pushing.
ago.
Push, push, push.
Target engaged. Enemy destroyed. Critical hit. Right leg. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Ooh, buddy.
Enemy damage detected. Target engaged. Heat level critical. Ammo critical. Heat level critical.
Oh no! Isn't it? Oh, there. Oh, there's still two more. Sheesh.
Target engaged.
There definitely was a learn boat further out from the city.
Image enhancement.
I was getting hit by that like crazy.
Image enhancement. Disabled mech detected. Critical.
Come here. Come here. Oh, I just. I gotta do that.
Enemy mech destroyed.
I just came this way. I've only got 19 rounds. Oh, there you go.
Enemy mech detected.
Oh, Fafnir.
That's the burns.
Wow.
He's going out of bounds, so I can't kill him.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good game, guys. Well played.
Every time.
Well, I think that worked.
You always go low.
If I'm long range, I'm like medium range.
Look, I'll just have you know, we got one Zeus up here, alright? That's it. Me, a Zeus, and a
this-
Ryan.
But the Zeus is loose. I've inspired you to play MWO. Nice, man.
Enemy mech detected.
We want to count. Let's say something goes wide.
Target engaged.
There's always something going
Target
wide on this.
engaged.
Surface, I'm going to your left. Personal ECM. Oh, something left.
Got at least 4 up on the
Enemy
bridge.
mech detected.
Locust.
Target engaged.
On Bravo. He's popped a UAV.
Target engaged.
Charlie's one touch. Oh.
Target engaged.
I'm going down low. Atlas, Foxtrot.
It's mean and right up there. We're definitely losing the top.
Down sequence overridden.
I cannot face that by myself.
Engaged.
Atlas and a bunch of shit over there.
Engaged.
He drops, let me, or if Delta's dropping, let me know. Oh, hello.
Image. Engaged.
Foxtrot, CT. I'm going for him. Going for him. I'm getting shot in the ass. Oh, hey, could use some help. Yeah, thank you. Jerk.
Right? How dare he shoot Sun in the butt?
Right?
No one would ever
That's
shoot a
my
Mech in the
job.
butt.
Image.
What sort of dirty scoundrel shoots Mechs in the back?
Engaged.
Not me. I never.
Target engaged.
Some like compelling level shit there. Come on, Juliet. Juliet.
Something in C4 light.
Sequence
Ooh,
overridden.
buddy.
Target engaged.
Drago is going up. India is going up. That thing's gonna rip.
Target
Juliet's open
engaged.
CT if you. Yeah.
Enemy mech destroyed. Target
Back up
engaged.
here. Let's see if I can get an angle.
Image. Critical.
Good.
Target engaged.
Again, how dare you? Fight back. Just surrender.
Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed. Target disengaged. Enemy mech
Yeah.
destroyed.
Good game, guys. Well played. We'll take that. That was an interesting one. Like, going left, yeah. Don't even. They're like, what? Brain? You're supposed to go up and or like down. It's like the AI Potato King. The virus. Speaking of Cyberpunk, I haven't played that in a while.
Fun.
I didn't play the DLC, but I heard it was really good.
I haven't played it either. I
Oh,
wanted
you
to,
haven't-
but
You haven't played since the update?
Yeah, I haven't played since update.
the update changed that game completely.
It's a whole new game, so be prepared for a completely different game.
All your perks and stuff completely changed, different, how you get them, all that stuff.
Does AI still cheat?
Watch for UAVs.
Hello, Piranha.
Engaged.
I'm gonna go a little bit wide.
Watch out above.
Image disabled. Engaged. Target engaged.
Bravo Incubus. Narked. Beware the narcs.
No UAV. Going left, brother.
You're in dark cover right now, though. You have no signal on you. Oh, there it is. Get close. Get close to
Behind.
Sean.
Protect me, Obi-Wan.
No visual, no visual, no visual. Oh, there. That's probably them up on the ridge. I'm calling it now.
Oh,
Nope. Oh, it's not them.
that's
Okay.
not fun.
They have a firing line set up in Delta 6. Careful
Target
peeking.
engaged.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing, Delta 5. Just push.
Target engaged.
We're gonna catch some of them on the flank. There's Dragon. Bud Light.
What's this thing?
Target engaged. Heat level.
Not remember.
Target engaged.
Oh, it's the fucking Incubus.
lights. The light.
Lead level critical.
Delta
Atlas
dropped.
behind us, Echo 3.
I'm gonna continue to push here. There was a Kit Fox, like right here. Yep,
Target
here it is, Julia.
engaged.
Kilo is the kit box.
Julia CT.
Engaged.
But their Stone Rhino is now. Hey, Seraphis behind you, Direwolf. Don't turn your back.
Yep.
Target engaged.
Spoiler, India.
UAV.
Oh,
Yeah, we're regroup, guys.
quite a lot of them.
Yeah. I'm not gonna push that. I'm gonna hold Delta.
Enemy mech
All right. Still coming to you. Let's not all chase. Oh, that's an LRM boat. Oh my gosh.
image enhanced.
Ah, that's the learn boat.
That's the Learn boat. You
They're
guys are
coming
about
behind you guys in Echo 5. There's a boiler and an Atlas.
Halfway there.
That LRM UV is almost dead. Right to herself. Nice.
There should be a sniper
Yeah, looking at
somewhere out
record.
here still.
We've destroyed target Alpha.
Target engaged.
Oh no, Stone
Yeah, is
Rhino
that
made it
what-
out of there.
They're low.
Low
Gonna
Echo
be
5. Low Echo 5.
There's gonna be a Piranha,
Many low Echo 5.
Piranha,
Piranha
and
and
Wolf.
Incubus.
Target
Piranha and Incubus.
I don't want to
Incubus is
trade with that.
narking.
Man, I'm going left.
Delta Stone
Okay.
Rhino, he's by himself, right torso.
Target
What is that
engaged.
Here comes.
They're coming through that. They're coming through that passage.
Mini.
Here comes Atlas. Hey, Nomad, he's gonna be pushing you.
Critical hit. Right arm.
I get shot by a teammate.
Engaged.
Right torso, kit box.
Disabled.
Might be that greater.
Atlas is pushing.
Around with stealth arm.
I didn't know.
Oh,
India
there's
left
there's
torso.
a there's a couple
Bravo
guys
pushed
there.
up his back. Nice. Good kill line.
Destroyed.
Is that Atlas? Golf. Guys, focus
More
More
Golf.
than Atlas.
I need someone to shoot him
Right
in
torso
the.
on that.
Arm destroyed.
Oh, I'm about to get tag team
left,
here.
that line.
Turn his back.
India Atlas is back.
Yep.
Thank you.
Turn his back. I'm gonna get taken out here. Yeah, there's nothing I can
Target engaged.
do. I just ATM boat. Look totally away from him. You guys and. It's so frustrating.
Right torso, Supernova.
Lock your targets, guys. Know where to aim.
Press R.
Go for the big target.
Alpha CT. Piranha. See you.
This guy could be one
Atlas,
touch.
you know.
He's-
Press R. Get him right here. Left torso
Oh,
on that
wow, he's
Atlas.
barely even hurt. Yeah. Good night,
Alpha,
Colleen.
forward.
Take care, man.
Nice. Good kill.
Yeah, I
Good
felt
kill.
like we could have won this, but we lost where they
Yeah.
were, and then we let them get close.
Critical hit. Right arm.
CT on Gamma.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good shot.
Sigma?
Keep on.
Holy
Down
crap, dude. You're, hold on, don't drop down.
They're all rather weak. That boiler was a big one.
The Atlas is like one touch.
CT on that one.
Like, literally,
Bullets
actually,
would be rather
you
low.
could clean up if you drop down.
I think it's just the running around.
Oh, no, no, don't turn your back, don't turn your back. No, what do you, no, you never. Oh.
Behind you.
Destroyed. Right arm destroyed. Particle
Stealth up.
critical hit. Center.
Oh, that's not even the same Atlas. Never mind.
Destroyed.
Well, it didn't matter anyways. That was a completely different
Good try.
Atlas.
Yeah, it carried way too much momentum
Where the
off
hell
that
did the
drop.
purple Atlas come from? I'm perplexed.
You're lovely.
To say the least. Oh well, GG's.
All right, Mech Bros, if you've made it this far, you guys are my ride or die. Thank you again for watching all of my videos, especially to the end. Look, I lean on you. I do this for a living. If this is something that you like waking up, drinking your cup of coffee and watching some videos, consider becoming a member. One of the benefits right now is you can get the videos ahead of everybody and watch them for just 99 cents. So as soon as I upload them, I make them available to members. It is 99 cents. If you guys want to do more, that's totally up to you. Just want to say thank you again for watching and supporting my passion here. And yeah, I hope to see you guys over on the Twitch streams.